What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Now, if you're seeing this live stream, I hope everything is good. Today we are going to Peru. I like to roll my R's on literally everything. I don't know. We are going to Peru. And you know what the funniest thing here is? The funniest thing is that Haley and I were actually going to go to Peru. And we actually had plane tickets booked back when I was in California. And we were both kind of sad. And we needed, a break. Traveling was a good break for us, because traveling got us out of the house that we were living in, the 1980s double wide trailer. So traveling became a way of escapism, and of course, we were like, let's just go to Peru, whatever, if we have a job. And then I was like, you know what, Haley? After a day of thinking about this, maybe it's not in our best interest to go to Peru right now because honestly, the only thing that we had booked was just a plane tickets. Like, we didn't know where we were gonna stay, we didn't know what we were gonna do, So I mean, I'm sure we would have figured it out, but still, we had it booked. And then we were like, we should probably save our money so that we can move to the apartment that we want to move to. So, Peru trip did not happen. But, now I kind of wish that it did, low key. But I know good and well that we would have not had the right money to get our apartment that we are living in right now. So, I mean, trips are expensive. It is what it is. And honestly, it's whatever. But anyways, yeah, that's the story of us and Peru. So today I'm going to travel to Peru. And if you guys are not familiar, my name is Lauren Ruggiero. I am the host of this, and I came up with this idea to travel because it was a really cheap way to travel and to learn a little bit about the culture. And it also helps that you guys who watch this stuff also comment and share your input on the places that you live and other things that you may know that I may not. So it all helps. We're all learning together. But it's basically me just traveling and trying to learn more about the culture, more about why things are the way they are. I question a lot of stuff. I ask Google many questions. And so, I also ask the viewers and everything like that. So with that all being said, I want to continue exploring Peru. And if you like this broadcast, this stream, let me know. I am working on many other countries to go to. So if you want a specific country that you want me to try out, I'm very much willing to do that. I also have a whole playlist of all the places that I've already been. In these lives. So if you want to, go check that out. It's on my channel under the playlist button. And also, if you do like this video, please give it a like. Give me a comment something weird. Or what you could do is give a little thanks to me next to the like button and the share button. There's a little heart with a thanks. You could do that as well to help me. Now, without any further ado, let's get into Peru. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Look at this. Look at this. This is how we do it. Okay, I need to stop being weird. All right, let's get into it. Let's go ahead and split the screen here. And we are ready to go. Now, before I do want to start anything, I'm going to go ahead and say everything that I do in all my lives. That this is my Patreon page. And for those guys who don't know what my Patreon page is, it's in the description below, as well as my film link to my GoFundMe. I'm raising money to make a movie. My movie's coming out in November, so please help and support on that. But this is my Patreon page. This is what you get. You get to see like notes and photos and like shorts and videos that come out that not like nobody else sees. So you get exclusive content, exclusives up. Words today. Oh boy, I know it's going to be a struggling day today. But you get, all of the contents, all of the perks. So just go over to my Patreon page and, head over there. I also am probably going to be putting my non-official movie up on my Patreon page. So be on the outlooks for that. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the Earth. All right. Now, for those of you who think about Peru, I know good and well y'all think about the first thing that everyone says, Machu Picchu. Sounds like I think it's just one C. Sounds like a cartoon character like Pikachu, but it's actually a place. So, oh boy, this is going to be great. Okay, hopefully we can place markers because sometimes Google doesn't let us place markers. So, looks like there's a lot of spots that we can go ahead and see. But I wonder which is the actual place here. It's not in the valley, is it? I don't think so. I think it's like up here, right? All right, let's go ahead. Whoa, we got lots of places to explore here. This is gonna be a full video. Okay, so Machu Picchu is definitely hidden in the Andes Mountains. And this place is crazy, right? It's like a civilization before civilizations existed. You know what I mean? But yeah, this whole place was built out of stone and clearly really well because a lot of the ruins are here and still left for us to explore. And, I'd love to get there one day to actually see, Machu Picchu. Okay, I'm just going down steps at this point. Okay, let me see what's down over here on this side of the mountain. Okay, here we go. We got like lots of other things here. There's lots of tourists. Love that. But this is like the little town that the Mayans built, which is so crazy because, like, can you imagine building a whole city out of like stones? That's it. That's all you get, stones. And this whole place was built like that. Now, I wonder why there's like steps like this. Probably for farming, I'm thinking. Let's see what's in here. So I guess you gotta hike to it. I don't know if there's wow, that's just beautiful. I mean, look at the mountains, the Andes, they're so beautiful. I mean, I could tell why, they wanted to live here for the rest of their lives. But yeah, let's see. Where else do we go? I feel like this would be such a cool place to play hide and seek because you have so many places to hide. And then, like, whilst you're hiding, you can, like, move. But you're, like, behind walls, so I feel like it'd be really hard to find somebody. It's like a maze, you know what I mean? Like, that would be so cool. Okay, let's see what's on the other side of this mountain, just for a little bit. Wow, that is a steep drop off, that's for sure. So I wonder what happened here. I don't know what the Mayans were like, or like how they acted, or if they had jails, or like, you know, death things. But I'm sure, you know, if that were a thing, like the Romans or whatever, I feel like that you would just get thrown off the cliff and that was it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just imagining stuff right now because this is just crazy. You got the river right there, which is the Bamba River. Let's go ahead and check out the river because I'm very curious to see what the river is like. Okay, so wow, we got some like really rusted train tracks, I'm assuming. Interesting. Okay. It looks kind of dry. I'm not going to lie. Like it looks like this whole thing should be a whole river. But maybe I could be wrong. Maybe it's like, you know, maybe it was like that in the past and then just like global warming kind of messed everything up. I don't know. Just here to learn, just here to experience this. But this is crazy. Like a whole city on the top of a mountain just vibing. Super beautiful to look at this every day. I wonder what kind of like storms they have because obviously, you know, you're in the mountains. There's going to be a lot of storms. I remember in North Carolina in the mountains, every single time I went, it was basically like raining. So I wonder if it's like that or if it's like different in Peru, but it's so beautiful to see that like the clouds touch the tip of the mountains. Like that's just beautiful. I love that. Okay, let's go down here. I wonder this is probably just a road or like a hiking trail. Yeah, damn. So you have to hike all the way to Machu Picchu unless I think there is a road, but you definitely could hike it. Which, you know, I wouldn't be opposed to as long as it was like decently short, but also you get a view like this. You know what I mean? Like this looks exactly out of like a movie, like a Jurassic World or something. Like that is crazy. Oh, and then you can drive. I guess they have a road and stuff. Like you could pay someone to pick you up, or I don't know, a tourist thing. I don't know how it works. I should probably know how it works before I go there. But looks like a lot of people are just walking. They're just hiking. I wonder what the altitude there is like. Okay. So, it's 7,972 feet above seawater. Or sea level, whatever you want to say. These are just some comparisons to the mountains around it. Angel Falls, that looks beautiful. Anyways, so yeah, the reason why I looked this up is for this reason exactly. Getting altitude sickness especially when you're hiking. Like, I feel like that might be a little bit of an issue. Like, you're almost 8,000 feet in the air. I feel like you might get some altitude sickness, um, but you never really do know, do you? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go out. I do want to see what's like in this town, although it doesn't have any street view available, which sucks. But it's okay. I'm used to it at this point. Okay. And the river we went to. So there's a little town. So I think this is the town that you go to or stay at if you go into Machu Picchu. And then you either walk all this way, or you drive and then you walk that way, or you just drive up the entire way, is what I'm getting from from this. So okay, let's go ahead and look at this little town. Definitely seems like a tourist thing, so I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of shops, a lot of people selling stuff. But the thing is that what I love about this is that people sell their culture things. Like, if you look at all of this, all the sweaters, all the rugs, all of the everything, like, it's culture. It's like what they use. And so I think it's really cool to see some markets and gift shops and stuff, because you do get a sense of what they use, their culture a little bit is like in terms of like fashion or different things like that. But also, if you just go to the streets, you'll see just random people and they won't even wear some of this stuff. So it's also interesting in that aspect as well. So yeah, so this is what the little district looks like. Again, you're in the mountains in Peru, and this is what life is like. This is what it is. I'm sure it's hard to get to anything because you're in like a valley of a town. But it's still really cool to see like people's homes and like, because I'm sure they all work in tourism. Like, Machu Picchu is something that is a world wonder, so obviously people are going to pay money to see it. And obviously there's a lot of people in the world, so I feel like Machu Picchu is going to be something that is always bringing in money. But maybe that's just my thought process. It could be different. Okay, so we got some tour buses, looks like, some restaurants, some bars. So yeah, it's basically like a little mountain town. I love mountain towns because they're so cute and small and just like little, and it's like you're in this vast area surrounded by these mountains, and you're just a cute little person trying to live your life. And yeah, you get to these little local shops or these local restaurants, and I don't know, it's just cute. I like it. Okay, I don't really know what else. It kind of looks relatively the same. I'm trying to like go all over the place so you guys get a decent view of like what it looks like, what the houses are like, what's the restaurants. I do want to look up Peruvian food. Is that what they say? Yeah, Peruvian cuisine. Inca. Okay, I want to see, because like Peruvian food is, ew, what is that? That looks like maggots or something. Anyways, these dishes look really colorful. Um, so I'm getting lots of rats, or I don't know what that is. It doesn't look pleasant. There's some fish we got. There's some rice and some veggies. More seafood. I don't know what this is. This is like a famous food, but it looks like a literal rat. Let me hold up. It's a rat dish. Oh my freaking gosh. It's a rat dish. Okay. I, okay. I don't really want to comment on that. Like, I know it's the culture, and I know there are probably many of them in places like this, but you know, you won't catch me visiting Peru and eating a rat. That's for sure. Um, I am pescatarian, and I'm gonna stay that way. Okay, let's let's go to another place. just just a little another place. We're going to Cusco. So Cusco's a little over here. Also, for people who don't know where Peru is, this is South America, and this whole thing is Peru. And then like Brazil's like over here in the middle, which I do want to go to Brazil at some point, because obviously there's a lot of stuff to see in Brazil, and also football is a big thing over there. So I low-key just want to go to see like one of the games, and it'd be really interesting. Okay, so Peru, or not Peru, Cusco. It's a city in the Andes again. It once was the capital of the Inca Empire, and there's still archaeological remains. Yeah, okay. So, we're just going to go ahead and go down right in the smack dab middle of Cusco. All I can think about when I think about Cusco is the Kronk Paul the Lever, is literally Emperor's New Groove. That's all I think about when I think about Cusco, because that's the name of the character. But anyways, so we're going to go ahead and explore a little bit around Cusco, just kind of see what it's like, see what things we can find that's interesting versus, is that, I don't know. I like that little beetle right there. It looks like an old one, so I just thought that was cool. So it looks like there's older buildings, and then they look like there's newer buildings as well going in, which honestly is like the entire world, I feel like, is trying to renovate their buildings and stuff. Okay, let's go to this thing. Don't know what this thing is, but we're gonna look at it. Okay. It's some type of monument. Yeah. A memento. So it's a Inca person, I think. Okay, so there's a museum here. There's a College of San Jose here. Let's see what else. Is this like one of the ruins? I want to look at the ruins. Are really cool, I think. I think what's also cool is that like some of the really old sculptures are made out of bricks, and you can kind of see that in this statue right here, is that it's like pieced together with cement and like bricks, but then they like shaped out the bricks. Okay. Let's see what else we can find around here. We've got some churches. So this is something. It might be just a hill of some sort, like a mountain. Got the airport over here. Looks like a mall. That's right there. We got a hospital, soccer, lots of soccer fields, or football fields. So sorry. This is a museum, and I'm sure there's like ancient stuff in here. Yeah. So here are the like more ancient type of things in the museum. I wonder what that is. I guess there's an underground to this. So let's see. Let's try to go in here. Okay. It's just on the outside. What is this guy doing? Is he playing frisbee with somebody? He looks like frisbee. Okay. Let's go ahead and go inside. I do want to see what's inside this. Okay. Not as big as I thought it was gonna be, but don't know what this is. I wish I did though. But everyone's taking pictures of it, so maybe not. But anyways, this is cool though. All of the arches around it. Museum. There's seems to be like somewhat of a church or something. I don't know exactly what this is, but it is cool. Oh, it's part of a Inca temple. Okay. Good to know. Okay, so it seems like there's just like tours and stuff in this building, which goes to the Inca stuff. Okay. Let's see. Any other things? What's over here? Oh, it took me not there. I hate when that happens, but wow, look at the entire city of Cusco. Just all in the mountains. This guy's got a cool GoPro on his chest. Look at that. Heck yeah, dude. Alright. Okay, so here's more of the ancient Inca temple. Let's go ahead and take a little gander at. Okay, so this is like completely destroyed. Doesn't look like there's much of it left. But you still get like such a beautiful view of Cusco from down below. Excuse the sirens. I feel like you're expected every single time, because it's always right outside my apartment, because the retirement home is right across from me. Okay, anyways. Whew. These are the ruins, which is pretty cool. Oh, you can see the stadium from all the way over here. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it's so interesting that, like, you know, the Inca temple is like overlooking the city. I do like that. Okay. Let me see what else. So I think this might be more. Yeah, more ruins. These mountains are just so beautiful. Oh my god, there's like a little rainbow. It might be from the camera though, but there's definitely a little rainbow there. Love that. So this looks like really cool. This like circle thing, which doesn't exist, I don't think. Oh yeah, it does. It's just I was turned around the wrong way. Okay. But yeah, this is really cool. So this might be like a layout of something in the temple. It's pretty cool. I still can't get over like the whole city you could just stare at from up there. What's down here? Is this like, oh gosh, so overexposed. So not gonna look at that picture for the sake of all of our eyes. Okay. So yeah, so I think it just goes all the way throughout the extent of this. So it goes all the way over here, which is pretty cool. I mean, their temples were quite massive, I guess. Okay. We're just sitting on a rock over there. Let's see what is in this place. See, this is just so beautiful. Like, I mean, oh, there's something over there. I feel like we have to go look over there now. Because there's like a really cool something. Oh, we should check out that white building too. It's very standout building, but like check out all these ruins. It's so crazy. Okay. Where's the white thing? Statue that we were looking at. It was like over here. Somewhere. Maybe it's right there? Why was there like a whole bunch of people? I'm trying to find that like white statue. See if we can. Are those alpacas? Do you know that like Peru, over 70% of the world's alpaca population is in Peru? That's like wild. So if you want to see an alpaca, I suggest you go to Peru. Okay. So I don't know where that statue is. I don't know if we can see that statue or not. But the ruins were very beautiful and I love it. I do indeed. Okay. Let's see if we can see anything else. Just a hospital and more houses on the hills. Okay, let's just go down like a random street. Okay, this kind of looks like how it looked like the first time we just went on the streets. When I put them down on the streets, it kind of just looks like this. So I feel like they got so many old bugs like this. This is so cool. I mean, look at it. That's so wild. I think with older models of cars, they're made of like steel instead of like cars these days. They're now made of aluminum. So if you get in a crash with one, the steel will obviously win. That's for sure. It'll win. It'll crush your car so easily. But yeah, so like this is like an example of like a little neighborhood of what it looks like. So it looks pretty good. These power lines again. I mean, not as bad as Japan, but like, or the Philippines. But, it's up there. Ooh, look at this. The mountain says Viva el Peru. That's cute. It's like the little Hollywood sign. Oh my god, that's so cute. I love that. All right, let's go ahead and visit another place that we have here. So we have this lake that I was told to go to because it was pretty. And now I'm here, and I hope it's pretty. Okay. Oh, we have rock sculptures. That's how you know it's good. Wow, that is so beautiful, though. I can't believe this is a lake. Like, that's crazy. He definitely, or she, I don't know, I can't really tell, definitely be hiking up all the way over here and then just contemplating life. Like, I gotta go back. Okay, let's go ahead and look at one of the beaches. I don't know if you can say it's a beach, but it definitely looks so clear. I love that. That's so cool. I definitely would go in that lake. It looks swimmable, definitely. Okay, this is just a little on the pier part. Okay, so this is something. And I think there's some ruins here. That's what I'm getting from these like little sculptor type things, these little square rectangle things. But this is really pretty though. Like, what a lake. I think there's some ruins here as well. So there's a little like town. Oh, this is cute. Like a little lake town. For the tourists, obviously. But that's so cool though. They get to live in a lake all day. They get to do like fishing and like all kinds of stuff like that. That's crazy. Would love to do that, honestly. Just kind of go a little bit off grid and live on a lake. Do my own like fishing and like food gathering. It'd be definitely a cool experience. So this is definitely on a boat. So they took a boat out here, which goes all the way. Geez, this must be a really long boat ride over here to, I don't know what this is, but let's check it out. Bronco. What a cool boat. There's so many boats. Tell me this isn't like the scene where Captain Jack is like sinking on his boat and he ends up on a dock. It looked like that, low key. So I can't go much in here because it won't let me place on the ground. But whoa, this is pretty cool. Look at this church. Love that. Yes, I am with it for sure. I mean, the cool stars that everyone draws in schools, love those. So yeah, you can only see the church and then like this little hiking spot. Which, I don't know if this is like under construction or something, or what's with the tombstones or what's happening here. I'm not quite sure. Let's see if we can go a little bit out. Okay. So yeah, it's like a bunch of like tombs, I'm assuming, maybe. I don't know. My Spanish is not good. But yeah. It's still pretty cool. Okay. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go on this little island here. We're gonna see what it's like. A little island in the lake. Wow. This is something. Look at the sunset. And then you got the little the ripples in the lake. It's so interesting how those ripples just come. Because there's no way somebody sculpted them out, right? It just naturally looks like that. Isn't that part of like the wonder of the world or something? Unless they actually did, which is impressive. Okay, let's go ahead and we're gonna bounce out. We're gonna go to our next spot, which is also, if you guys are from here or you guys have been to these places and I missed something, let me know. Put it down in the comments below if I missed any really cool places that I should be exploring. Okay, so this is Cola Canyon. Now, it's a river canyon in southern Peru, famed as one of the world's deepest and well-known trekking destination. So I wonder if there's any places I could put down a marker. I mean, it says I could put it down over here, so okay. Wow, this is so crazy and so beautiful. Look at this. This is like a screensaver in the background of your laptop. Look at those cacti. Do you guys see those spines? That's wild. Wow. Just look at that. The mountain peaks. That's crazy. You know what I wonder? I wonder if I can go on Everest. I wonder if someone took a 360 camera up there, and I want to know. I really do. Maybe I'll do another episode, and then we'll go to Nepal and see if we can do that. I wonder if we can go on top of this mountain. Maybe? No. I guess no one hiked that. I guess nobody wanted to. But there's some picture right here. So I wonder, so somebody hiked it. There we go. Look at this. Clouds on the ground. So beautiful. I feel like you can easily get up there though. But maybe not. I don't know. Super pretty. The clouds are something that's really amazing. Okay. So there's another picture here, and there's also something over there, so we can go over there too. Somebody lives here? What? Is this like an Airbnb? I'm gonna pay. There's a hot tub and there's a pool. I am absolutely in love with this. Look at this. This is crazy. Just literally in the valley of the mountain. Like, wow. That is definitely something. We got a little bit of town here. I wonder if that's like a school or something. But yeah, so I'm really shocked at like how dried up the river is. I feel like it'd be flowing quite a bit. Also, we got some more like that ripple effect type thing. So it's so interesting. Okay. Okay, so it seems like there's a lot of like points over here. Let's go check this out. More like little mountain towns. See, why is it so pretty right here? What is this? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing right now? Somebody just lives right in the crack of the mountains. Like, that is so wild. Although they're like gardening all their stuff and everything. But look, they got a whole pool. This must be like some type of community or something. There's no way that it's one person. There's another. Yeah, there's like, it's like a small community. Look at this. This is like vacation type stuff. You can get little huts. I wonder if this place is on Airbnb. Anyone who's watching, look this up on Airbnb right there. Tell me if that exists on Airbnb. Okay, so it seems like there's a little trail up here that I guess people hike up with like donkeys and stuff. But this is still really cool, very pretty. I can just imagine like hiking a place like this and then, you know, getting to the top and just seeing the view, how beautiful it actually is. So wild. Mountains are a certain type of hard when you're hiking them. Not only do you have to walk up on an incline all the time, but also the air quality starts to suck. The air gets thinner. It gets harder to, work your body, basically. But all of these people seem like they're hikers, and they're happy hikers. So, yeah, that's what I'm gathering from this. Because then there's more like ripples, which I think was a part of the mystery. Like, look at this. It looks like it's all like farm. You know what I mean? It's so gorgeous though. Look at those clouds, and like it's like the Jesus clouds. They're just shining on down on you. And it's beautiful, like the way the light touches the mountains and the way like it staggers off into the distance, into like nothing. It's just, nature is perfect. It literally is so perfect. And I think people don't realize that like nature is its own entity and we are a part of it. However, we are not perfect, but everything that nature provides, everything that nature is perfect. And it's something that I feel like people really forget in terms of like perfection, in terms of, like living in a less stress environment. Going into an environment that is seemingly perfect makes you relax, right? Because we all have that like kind of perfectionism tweak in our brain, or I feel like a lot of us do. And I feel like people don't know that if you just go out into nature, you'll feel it, you'll be in it, you'll see it, and it's just a lot better. So I feel like nature is definitely a really good healer in that sense. So right now we're in a town somewhere on top of a mountain, and this is what the streets look like. Yeah. I wonder, like, so we got some like hay roofs. We also got some aluminum ones, I see. It's so interesting though how like people still live here. People still live in these places. Yeah. It's so crazy to me, like what other people's lives are like. Okay, so this seems like a little bit of a square. Got a beautiful church here. Love that. And looks like a little tourist van or like a hiking van of some sort. Looks really cool. We got a little museum over here, I think. Something like that. And there's a church on the end. Can't go in there though. But yeah, so this is cool. Little cute tucked away places in here. All right, let's go ahead and explore another spot that I found. It's called Sacred Valley. And this is it. I feel like we see a lot of valleys here and a lot of people, you know, civilize them. This is interesting. Is this like ziplining or something? I'm really interested to know what kind of adventure this is. Because if you slip and fall, they ain't no, like all these, you're going to keep going down. There's no hooks. So I wonder if it's like a zipline type thing. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and explore a little bit of, well, I guess I can't really explore this. I think there's like one picture here. This is so beautiful. I love when little countries have like little flags like this. I know in Nepal they do, like around Mount Everest and stuff, they have the little flags. I love that. I took a video yesterday that you guys will come and see in the future of like the little flags. I think it's so cool. I don't know why. It's just something in my brain and it makes me feel a lot better. Okay, so we're just gonna go on a random street then. On this main road, see what it's all about. Okay, so it kind of just looks like the other mountain town. Looks like there's like a lot of dust. There's like a film on these streets, and I wonder why that is. Yeah, interesting. All right. Oh, so we're getting into the Cusco territory over here. But, yeah, so this is kind of just what the valley is, basically. Just a bunch of people living off the river, I suppose. I wonder how, like, dirty the river would be because of, like, all the runoff and stuff. So, I wonder how clean the river is. I see a lot of dogs as well, like a lot of dogs on the street. See, like it looks like there should be a river here, but there's nothing flowing. Look at the mountains. You can see like different shapes and stuff in the mountains. That's cool. But yeah, I can't imagine like what it would be like to grow up here. Like when I look at places to explore, I always try to like put my feet in their shoes and just kind of a little bit try to understand like what their life must be like, what their everyday must be like, what it's like getting out of school and going home and waiting for your parents to come back for work. Just like a whole bunch of things. Like I think about all of it and it kind of all just runs through my head and like, you know, then I relate it to my experiences and, you know, how my childhood was and everything. It's really interesting what travel does to your brain. Okay, let's go ahead. Obviously, we're going to take a look at the Amazon rainforest. Although this is in Brazil. Let me see if I could... Hang on, just for funsies. I want to see if there's any... Nope. There's no markers I can put here. For quite a long time. There's no markers. Nobody took a 360 into the rainforest? You kidding me? Alright, seems to be like there's one picture here. Okay. Interesting. I'm so curious as to what life would be like on the Amazon River. You're living with these like deadly creatures of like, alligators and all sorts of stuff. Like that's got to be wild. Like what happens if an alligator comes up and like just starts destroying things? I don't know. But I feel like there's other creatures though in the Amazon that you also need to worry about as well. Anyways, I'm just trying to see if I can get into the rainforest at all, or if it's like something you just gotta travel to. Here's the thing. I've seen shows where they like travel to the rainforest and everything, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, no, that would be a fun experience. However, the mosquitoes, not a fan. The food that they eat, not a fan of that either, because it's like all meat. So, unless it's like rice or whatever, that would be cool as well. This is interesting. It's like a tour group. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I would just be so scared. So this is 2024 also. So it's updated. And this is what it's like. There's no other... What is that? Is that like a car? What is that? But yeah, like trying to see what the forest would be like. Let's see what it looks like here. I'm just curious. Wow. Just green. We're like hitching a ride, third wheeling with them too. It's crazy though to think about. Like these places actually exist in this world where you can literally get lost and probably never get found. I mean, look how vast this forest is. Like, this forest is thick. And so, I feel like it's scary. Like, it's scary out there. Okay, here we go. We get a little bit of the forest. So this is what it looks like. I really should, like, rewatch some of the TV shows and stuff that go to the Amazon forest. I don't know, all the bugs and stuff, I don't think I could. But this is so cool. Trying to see if there's any more spots like that. But yeah, it's dense. But again, we are definitely losing the rainforest like day to day because of global warming and all that stuff, and tree destruction and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to look at the Amazon rainforest. Okay, we're gonna next go to the city of Lima. And this used to be the City of Kings. So, yeah, Pacific Coast, blah, 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 blah. South America's largest city. So, yeah, that's what it is. But it used to be home of the kings. But let's go ahead, drop me in these streets. We're going to explore Lima. So this is really pretty. Whoa. This is like Europe quality of buildings. I was not expecting this. Also the pink. I love that. Yeah, this is crazy. When they said metropolis, I didn't think this. But now I definitely think this. Okay. I'm just trying to go view some more things. Let's see. Let's go right here on a corner. See what it is. Yeah, so just more shops. More, definitely taller buildings. Definitely more city-like. Let's go ahead and go down like a road or something here. See what a regular road looks like. This is so pretty. The colors. I love the colors. So cool. It looks like there's a really cool building here on the corner. Look at this. I love that. That's so beautiful. So, I don't know what this is or why it says 20. Oh, wait. It communicates with how much time the people have to walk. This is actually life-changing. I think all cities should inhabit this to see how much time the people have to walk. So that's actually very nice. And they have it on the stop too, like how long you have to wait. I do like that. Not Lima being, you know, handy. Handy in the Andes. Let me stop. This is not, yeah. But that would be so cool though. Like if every city applied that, everyone would get less mad about, you know, how long they have to wait or whatever. But yeah, no, like this is a crazy type city. I do love this. Like it's so vast. I mean, I get it's the largest, you know, city, but wow, I didn't know. There's so many colors. God, I love it. Okay. Let's see. Up there. Let's go see a football stadium in here. Yeah. Yeah, look at it. This is crazy. Love that. Okay. Let's get out of here. And what we got over here? Let's see. I think this might be a park of some sort. Yeah, like a little gardens cart. Not cart. Park. Really pretty. Got so many billboards. This is definitely city-esque. We got a amphitheater of some sort. I guess I can't see it, but it's kind of the outside of it. But yeah. Okay, Lima. I think I want to go to Lima. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what it's like over out here. See what the ocean is. Definitely a bunch of rocks. Wow, look at the hill though. The whole city and the lighthouse is just above everything else. That's so crazy. Such a cliff. Let's go on the cliff. Why not? Okay, here's a really cool lighthouse. Lots of buildings. Look like lots of hotels for sure. Ugh, beautiful sunset. And then obviously the cliff. Yep. Okay. Let's see what else we can do. Here's a museum as well. About, I think, the history of everything. Yeah. It's a cool bee on the side of that building. So this is 2023, so this was a year ago that it looks like this. These just look like regular apartment buildings. For sure, for sure. I love these like pink words. Struggling, of course. These pink buildings. They got little hearts on them. It's so cute. Love that. Yep. Okay. This is such a big city though. Like I don't even know where to go. It's like New York of South America. Other than Brazil, I guess. But Lima's pretty big. I guess this is New York of Peru for sure. Definitely. It's like a park. I want to see what the housing situation looks like. Let's go out here. I don't know, for example. Let's see if we got, yes, we got houses. So yeah, so we got, look, these definitely look like townhomes or something, but they look really nice. Like I would definitely try and get one. Honestly, look how beautiful that is. Look at the architecture. It's designed wonderfully. They got garages too. I love that. Yeah, these are so sleek. I love it. There's a little dog laying in the road. But yeah, these buildings are nice. So yeah, I guess this is just what they look like on the outside of the city. A little bit. It's right here, so Lima's over here. So let's see if we can go a little bit further out, like over here. Let's see what this looks like. Vastly different. This is exactly what I think of when I think of a city. You know, when you're closer to a big city, it's really nice, everything's beautiful. And then when you go out further and further and further, it gets less and less, gentrified, I guess. So yeah, you got some dirt roads here, lots of power lines, lots of dust. So yeah, I think it's just interesting the vast lives that people can be living here versus like in the city versus like at Machu Picchu. So, I think it's so interesting. Wow. Yeah. So interesting. This is cool. I think traveling takes something, like it doesn't take something, it adds something to your vocabulary and your library of feelings, I guess. Look at this. Bananas. Love that. It's just like, it gives you a perspective. And when you look through the lens of your past, your childhood, your things that you grew up experiencing, when you forget to look through it from that lens and you look through it from what their perspective is, it's like a whole new changed meaning, basically, of, what this place is. Yeah. And I think when you're traveling, it's super important to try to be in the shoes of other people, because I think that's when you learn the most. But all these little carts are interesting. I think they're tuk-tuks again, but they're definitely quite interesting. But I also feel like that it's like an easier way to get around because the streets are kind of thinner and you got parking on both sides. So I do think that it's more beneficial. But yeah, okay. So Lima has some things and Lima doesn't have some things. I think let's go over here. Let's see if it's kind of like the same. Yeah, it's a little bit of the same. A little bit better. But still, I think the closer to the mountain, the less like modern it is, which I think is any city. truthfully. It's what it is in Philly here. Obviously, Center City is going to be the shiniest, the newest, the most modern. And then further out, you're going to get to see places like this where it's like not as shiny, not as new, not as, kept up with. So, it's every place. It's not even just certain places around the world, it's every place. And this is 2024, so this is what it looks like currently. So, yeah, that's Lima, and that's all of the places on my list to look at. I hope you guys maybe learned something from this. Like, what I aspire to do with these live streams, I really just try to make sure people learn at least a little something with these videos. This is also really pretty. I just clicked on something and it's really pretty. But I hope that, you walk away from these live streams just learning a little bit more about maybe a country that you have no idea about. Or maybe you did know a little bit about it, like Machu Picchu, but didn't know any of the other places. So some of the takeaways that I hope you go away with today, I hope that you get a new perspective. Forget about the lens of your childhood and what you grew up with and what you have versus them. It's not a comparison, it's what their life is like. Like, it's like, this is it. And just try to live in it, try to sit in it, try to learn from it, and then take it with you for the rest of your life. But anyways, enough of me being really deep. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and everything is linked in the description below, with my Patreon page, my GoFundMe for my movie, and also the thanks button on this YouTube video. So thank you so much for watching and your support and your interest in these videos. I hope you had fun, and I will see you guys all in the next live stream. Thank you. Peace out. Enjoy life. Live it up.